Shalom. Kahloi Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Makar Kodash. And I want to give double honor to the Apostle Great Millstone and the others who were well. Peace and blessing to the elect. Salutation and honor to all you Akim out there that are laboring and that are doing the work in faithful and in truth. I'm going to title this video Mark of the Beast. The Mark of the Beast will be the new replacement for the paper money. That will be the new replacement. The Mark of the Beast will be the new replacement for the paper money. And this article right here from the Daily Mail, you know, the headline read this: the end of ATMs in Australia. Thousands of cash machines are removed across the country as bank go digital. And that was of 28th of February 2022. He says thousands of cash machines are removed from across the country as bank go digital. You start to see when you go to certain places, you start to know that the machine that you go, like the place where you go purchase your item, used to accept cash, but now it don't accept cash anymore. You know, we are living in a society where you start to notice that, you know, that less cash is being used and it's mostly credit card. Almost everywhere you go is only credit card you have to use able to purchase certain item. I've been to a few CVS and some of them I noticed that, you know, that the machine that you go to purchase your item, they don't accept cash. You're gonna start seeing more and more frequently until very soon this is going to get rid of the cash system. But what's going to replace it is going to be that Mark of the Beast. That is what that digital system is setting up for. You know, for the coming of the Mark of the Beast, because that's going to be your new money system. You know, as it says in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, and he causes it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And that is what's getting ready to set up right now. You know, and he's already on his way. And let's continue on. And he says, as Australian banks continue to focus on digital transaction for customer, ATMs and banks branches are disappearing across the country. According to new data, the analysis revealed close to 460 bank branches have shut down across the nation in recent years and dated back to 2020. Approximately 3,800 previously active ATM have been removed. This is all setting up for the new money system, man. This is all setting up for the Mark of the Beast. That is what we're heading to right now. You know, and in fact, in this article right here, he says this, and that's from Forbes. He said a cashless society is imminent. Here what we can expect for a live event in 2022. You see, he said a cashless society is imminent. You know, so these devils already had a plan for what they're about to do. They very soon, man, they're gonna do away with the paper money. It's not just in America, but other nations around the world are gonna plan to get rid of that paper money to bring about the new money system, which is that RFID microchip, and that's gonna be that mark. That's going to be inserted into people's flesh. This is what they're gonna use as a way to purchase item, man. To buy item, to buy the food that food, water, clothing, all the things that you need. That is what you're going to require and able to make it in life, in your daily life. Otherwise, without it, you can't do anything. As I bring out in Revelation 13 and 16, you know, and he's saying, causing all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So they're gonna try to get every single person to take that mark, man, to be a part of that new system that this devil about to set up real soon. You know, and then we jump in verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. You hear that? And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, so or the number of his name. So without that mark, man, without that mark, you're not gonna be, like I said, you're not gonna be able to do anything at all. You know, and right now you got certain countries right now who are already accepting it. You know, who are volunteering. We got certain people in certain countries who had volunteered themselves to take that mark, but it's gonna come to a point, man, where they're gonna make that mark mandatory, man. They're gonna make it mandatory, and once you take that mark, man, you know it's gonna be it. Hell, you're not gonna be able to open a refrigerator door, you know, from the food store, unless you have that mark. You're not gonna be able to purchase anything from the vending machine unless you have that mark. There's a lot of things that you're able to do unless you have that mark. Hell, they're gonna make it to the point that the houses that these devils gonna build, you're not gonna be able to get inside of it unless you have that mark, or you're not gonna be able to even operate a vehicle unless you have that mark, man. This is what these devils are setting up for the future, and it's coming soon. It's coming soon, man. That's that mark of the beast. And he says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. You know, places that you want to go, because right now, you know, when that COVID hit, they were talking about how you can't do this, you can't do that, unless you show them your card as proof, you know, of vaccination. Now it's gonna come to a point where the next step is gonna be we gotta scan your finger to show to as proof that you took that mark and able to continue, man. And able to continue in life. Whenever you go, special event places that you want to go, you're not gonna be able to go to any of those places, and that's what's coming. They even said here in this article, they said not long ago, betting cash at a large public event would have been seen as crazy idea that would deter sales. But our cash free future is getting closer with the use of contactless payment being implemented in sport venue, music festival, concert, and more. And that's what's getting ready to set up, man. And that article was in January 18 of 2022, but that's what's getting ready to happen, man. These devils have been planning for this for years and years and years. You know, and that's what's gonna be. That's what you're gonna use as currency. You know, a digital currency. That's what you're gonna use in able to make it in life. You know, but anyone who take that mark, they'll be marked for death. If any of you jig men, if any of you so-called Negro Indian and Elantrans out there take that mark, you will be destroyed, man. And when you start seeing these things happening, know this, that Jacob's trouble is right around the corner, and he's coming, man. God said in Job chapter 30 verse 8, alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the times of Jacob's trouble. He said, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it, man. So we're about to enter into a terrible time where Esau's gonna come down hard on a lot of people, man, to try to get them to take that mark and to bow down and worship that system, man. And if you refuse to bow down and worship these images that you have set up, you know, and not take that mark, what is gonna happen to you? You know, he says in Revelation chapter 30 verse 15, and have power to give life unto the beast, to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So if you are against the agenda, if you're against anything that they say that they order you to do, they're gonna see you as an enemy, man, as a threat to the agenda, as a threat to the new world order. So they will be coming after you to put you down. You know, if you refuse to take that mark and to bow down to them. That is what this devil have in store for a lot of people, especially for the nation of Israel, man. That's why I say it is Jacob's trouble. And they're going to be coming down on us the most, you know, with wrath, because they know that their time is coming to an end. You know, and he says, in fact, when we bring out the second Revelation chapter 2 verse 10, the Lord said that be faithful unto death. You know, he said the Lord shall cast some of you into, just trying to paraphrase it, the Lord said that some of you should be cast into prison, you know, that you may be tried. And that's what's going to happen, man. A lot of us are going to be thrown in jail, and these devils going to try to do the best that they can to get us to take that mark. Just like how it was in the Maccabees borders. How the Maccabees border, how Antiochus would try to get the 7 borders, man, to eat swine flesh. You know? But they refused to break the commitment that when follow Yahweh. And they chose death rather than to eat swine flesh, man. And that's how it's going to be with us when the time do come. Some of us are going to be put in that position. When these devils going to force you to take that mark, if you don't take that mark, what's going to happen to you? You're going to be beheaded. But the Lord said this, man, you know, be faithful unto death, and I'll give you a crown of life. So if we're put into that situation, man, we can only pray and hope that y'all shall put the spirit in us to endure, you know, and to take it, man, until we die. To take the pain until we die, man. Whatever this devil do to our body, you know, we take it, man. We take the pain. And these devils gonna do all type of evil thing to us, man. To certain boys out there who refuse to take that mark. Because the Maccabees was a prime example of the torture they went through, all because they refused to take swine flesh. And this is the time that we're about to enter to, man. A time of Jacob's trouble. But if you remain faithful and you endure, man, in the name of Yahweh Shai, and the Lord may even deliver you, you know, from the same. The Lord may even deliver you from the hand of the devil, man. Right before your head get chopped off, the Lord could just come in and intervene and put the spirit on another devil to shoot that devil that about to behead you. You know, because the Lord said this, man, that He will fight for His servant, man. That He'll be there to protect His servant and to save them. Because there have been many a time the Lord have saved His servant from imminent danger, man, from imminent threat. It's gonna happen again today in this era that we're coming into, man. A time of Jacob's trouble, time of evil. You know, a time where Esau is about to implement the mark of the beast, and anyone who refuses to take it, the only option is gonna be death. You know, but if you take that mark, the Lord's gonna destroy you regardless. So better is not take that mark and die in the name of Yahweh Hashem Shai. You know. And he says, and that no man might bow himself if he that had the mark or the number of his name or the number of the beast, for it is the number or the number of his name, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, man. 666, and that's Esau's number, man. And that is his plan, and that had always been his plan, to chip the whole entire world into slavery, man, to that RFID microchip. But the elect men are not gonna take it, man. The men of the Lord are not gonna take it. But 2/3 of our people, man, most likely the majority of them are gonna take it, man. Some of them are gonna die in the worst war, some are gonna die of famine, or they're gonna end up taking the mark of the beast, and then they're gonna end up dying in a nuclear missile. This is the time that we're about to come into, man. We are living in a time of evil right now. And Esau ain't gonna be playing around this time. He ain't gonna be around this time, because his next step now will be to the implemented of that mark of the beast, which is that RFID microchip. That's gonna be his next step after that, man. After all of this, that's gonna be his next step. So get ready, man. That mark is already here. So with that, I'm gonna say, Kol Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Makar Kodash. And I want to give double honor to the apostle, great millstone, and the elders who are well. Peace and blessing to the elect. Salutation and honor to all you Akim out there that are laboring and that are doing the work in faithful and in truth. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.